Hi everyone, I'm here at the Space-Comm Expo in the UK at Farnborough, and I'm at the British Interplanetary Society stand with Henry, who is the British Interplanetary Society's expert on this, which is their Soyuz docking simulator. So, Henry, tell me what I'm looking at.
So
here.
this is the docking simulator. It was built by the Italian branch of the BIS, and basically it's just an Arduino for the controls, a Raspberry Pi for the simulation, and two PCs, and they're all networked together to sort of emulate the Soyuz control panel and docking.
So I'm looking here and I've got these joysticks in front of me.
So this one is the rotational controller, which, well, your pitch, roll, and this is the translational controller, up, down, left, right, and this little switch here, which you probably won't be able to see, is forwards and backwards. So these three screens, this is just like a general information screen with all the settings, fuel, this is the camera, and this is the periscope. And
Great.
So the thing we're in the normal mode right now. There's a slightly more challenging mode where you have to fly around the space station, though we've been having some troubles with that. So.
Okay.
And there is an even more difficult mode where you start off with some rotation and motion that you have to cancel out before you dock, but we'll stick with the standard mode.
Great, so it looks like I'm going to be docking with the Soyuz. So let's have a go at that.
Indeed. Let's get started then. So that it doesn't really matter which order you do these things in, but generally I recommend that you just start translating towards the space station first by pushing that forwards.
So the controller there forward.
Yeah. And when you get to the docking port, you want to be within the range of the rate here has to be between 0.08 and 0.13 meters per second, and that's the range to the docking port. So now you're on your way towards the station. Just try and use that to get as well lined up in the periscope as possible with that docking target.
Okay. So I'm wanting small bursts of thrust.
Yes. In space, every movement you make will have to be counted, otherwise it will fly off.
So small bursts of thrust.
Yeah. And don't touch the rotational controller.
But it's so tempting. Okay. So is it okay if I accelerate it a little bit towards?
Yeah, but when you get within, say, 5 meters, it's best to slow down a little to within the acceptable docking range. Because you see, if you're going too fast, you'll just bounce right out. And if you're going too slow, the docking clamps can't engage. So it'll just not dock.
Excellent. So yeah, 22 meters now.
Yeah.
And we're drifting up a little bit.
And on top of that, this system is the bin is connected to this. Every video will be sent and analyzed, and you will receive an video point.
And drifting right.
So, the points.
Yeah, up, down, left, and right don't really make sense in space, but here they're a good enough approximation.
Well, somebody's upside down.
Yeah.
I think that's an Apollo reference.
Yeah.
So we provide the company with post sales data.
Great. So we're at 7 meters now.
Let's bring it back in. Anywhere under 0.13. Yeah, that's all right.
0.13. We're drifting to the right a little bit.
Another Apollo reference.
Which one's that?
Apollo 11.
All right.
The Apollo 11 landing. Yeah. Fall forward, drifting to the right a little.
All right.
Picking up some dust. Remembering tiny communication snippets for no reason at all.
As long as we don't get a 1202 alarm, I'll be fine. Nearly there.
Less than 2 meters. Looking alright, bring it down a little. Docking armed.
And
And there you are.
there we are.
Congratulations.
It's as easy as that, guys. Well, thank you very much, and thank you as always to the British Interplanetary Society. And if anyone's interested in them, then I will leave a link in the description of the video. So until next time.
I'm Scott Mann.